Welcome guys, I'm Kajal Agarwal and today I'll be sharing my post-pregnancy skincare and makeup beauty secrets with you all while I get ready with Sephora India. So the first thing I use is a face cleanser. I need this to be as natural as possible and I like that it suits my face without making it overly dry. That's my holy grail. Take a little bit on your skin, apply. Give me a minute, I'm going to go wash it off. The second step is I like to use a mist to restore some moisture. I like using the Kodali Beauty Elixir. Love how it smells and it's just so refreshing. I like spraying it on very generously. My favorite products are those that add a nourished and healthy glow back into my skin. My go-to has to be the Lancome Advanced Genifique Serum and the Sunday Riley Vitamin C Moisturizer. Take a little bit in your hand, warm it up for hygiene purposes. Feels great. Here is the moisturizer. Scoop it up. I like to do it with the back of my nail. Spread, dab. So people usually skip this step, but I personally love including this in my regime. I think it's very cooling and hydrating for your under eyes, and it's important to avoid any sort of dark circles, tired puffy eyes, etc., etc. I like taking it on my ring finger, spreading it out a bit, and just using it under my eyes. Also helps with early signs of aging and adds just a little bit that you need for prep. After a good wash and conditioning, I like using the Way leave-in conditioner. Makes my hair incredibly soft and ready for any sort of heat treatment. Take a little bit in your palm, rub it in together. Has a great consistency. And just apply it all over your hair. Great, ready to go. Ever since I was pregnant, I had a newfound love for belly butters to help with stretch marks and of course, soothing leg and foot creams. So now guys, let's prime it up and move on to flawless skin. I learned different bits from different makeup artists I work with, but the experience overall is very nourishing because each one of them has a different understanding of my face structure and what complements it. And now the second step would be a little bit of lip oil. Supremely hydrating, and I prefer this over a lip balm. And now starting with makeup, start with a concealer. Dab a little bit of it in the correct color under your eyes. I like to just put a little bit on the crevices of my skin as well, just for evenness. Take a flat foundation brush and blend it in. I usually like my looks to be very natural. This is a fabulous foundation that I've recently found. Take a pump of it on the back of my hand, pea size. I like dabbing it all over my face with my finger. And then of course, blend. Always make sure that you cover your neck and your décolletage just to ensure that there's evenness and appropriate spreading of the foundation. Translucent powder, just so that it stays in place. Of course, I'm extremely generous with this, as you can tell. The next step for me is a Creme blush. My absolute favorite. I like the consistency of a creme. Just gives it a natural sun-kissed glow. I feel like makeup helps you reflect on your individuality more vibrantly and is a great tool to give you that little confidence boost we all need every day on a regular basis. My next step is contouring from this amazing packaging by Sephora, which is 95% organic and natural. This product is extremely natural as well. I like using a contouring brush. Take a little bit just to enhance those cheekbones. And I like doing a little bit on my nose as well. There we go. Now I'm more conscious of what I put on my skin, the products I purchase. But yes, my beauty routine is still very fun. This is a vegan brand called Dear Dahlia, which makes some really nice and interesting highlighters. Highlighters are my most favorite thing. I'm just wondering which color to go with. Maybe some rose gold. Slightly on your temples, middle of your nose, and I like putting a dash bit on the V of my lips. I'm a huge eyebrow person, and these are a few of my favorite products just to accentuate and enhance my brows. Let's start with this. And yes, I use all of them. Like brushing it out just for the shape. Add a little bit of color, especially towards the end. I like using the Anastasia for the flick in front. To set the brows, I like using this gel, a shade that matches your brows, so it stays in place and doesn't move. The next step in my beauty regime is using a really good eyeshadow. Now, I like this vegan Dear Dahlia range. They've got some lovely colors. First, I'll apply a little bit of the matte on my eye. Make sure that the crevices are well filled in. And now, I like to top it up with a little bit of shimmer. Which one do you recommend? I think I'll go with this. I like putting this just on the edge of my eye to give it a little bit of that glam diva feel. And I like using this particular highlighter shimmer just under the brows. Again, to pop the color. There we go. For days that I don't wear lashes, that's whenever I'm not shooting, I like to make sure that there are 2-3 coats of mascara so that my eyes don't look tired. Sleepless nights with the baby don't really reflect on my face. There we go. I like a really strong black eyeliner. This retractable eyeliner is fabulous. Also comes with a smudge brush. So if you do not want a very sharp line. Now for some lipstick. This is my favorite shade from the Natasha Denona range. It's called Jennifer. This shade completes any and every look with utmost sophistication and class. This is literally the last step, spritzing my face with some makeup setting spray. And that's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in, guys. This has been a lot of fun with Sephora. All these amazing products have been fabulous. Thank you for joining me and lots of love.